G'day, my name is Simon Stretton. I own Durong Dingo Sanctuary, which is the largest dingo sanctuary of its type in Queensland. Without the help of biosecurity, I wouldn't be allowed to own these dingoes. The ones I have here before me are the Fraser Island dingoes that I have bred as part of a breeding program that I put forward to the Liberal government a few years ago. I'm very concerned about the numbers of the dingoes that are dropping on Fraser Island. They're not as many as there used to be. I know the government keeps saying there's between 200 and 300. We believe there's probably less than 60. The tour guides, they're seeing less and less dingoes, and at the moment we've got interbreeding with brothers and sisters. So to me that's a downward spiral towards extinction. The dingoes I have here before me, their mother Kira, excuse me, I rescued from Fraser Island several years ago. She's been microchipped, DNA'd, and she's registered with biosecurity. She's part of the breeding program that I've got going to save the dingoes on Fraser Island. We need to do something desperately, and we need to do it now, because at the moment, within probably another 5 to 10 years, the dingoes, the Fraser Island dingoes, may possibly be extinct. Without commencing a breeding program by using these dingoes before me, the demise of the Fraser Island dingoes is only just down the road. One of the possible roles of Durong Dingo Sanctuary is keeping the pure bloodlines of the dingoes going. Out in the bush, out in the wild at the moment, we have the bloodlines are diminishing due to the interbreeding of the wild dogs, but also the government's incessant use of 1080 baiting. They're encouraging all farmers to be using 1080 baiting, which is slowly wiping out the dingoes. The dingo, as we all know, is a top order predator. The dingo keeps the levels of the kangaroos, the wallabies, the feral cats, like feral cats for existence. There's possibly more than 10 million feral cats out there, and they're killing between 10 and 30 native species a night. So you multiply that by 10 million, what are we losing? 70 to 100 million small species overnight or daily due to the feral cats. We've got to stop that. Now the dingo is one of the best things out there. We don't need baits or anything. The dingo can be there 24/7. And there's possible role of this sanctuary to keep breeding the pure bloodline of dingoes, or to keep that bloodline going. We'll probably need in time areas where dingoes will have to be reintroduced, or rewilding as they're calling it, back out into the environment to start protecting our native wildlife. As I said, the dingoes work 24/7, getting rid of feral cats, the pigs, keeping down numbers of rabbits, all these feral pests that have come into Australia. The dingo is a 24-hour watchdog. What we have here is Eli. He is the first of the first litter that Coda and Kira had. Eli now is 3 years of age. He's a very handsome boy, but he's still a wild dingo. Very inquisitive, very playful, but I've really tried to let them just remain a wild dingo. I'm fascinated by their instinct and their behaviour, because being a wild dingo, their instinctive behaviour is different from, say, a dingo that's continually bred in a domestic situation, purely because of their wildness. If you look at the way that the dingo has been living in Australia between 18 and maybe 40,000 years, these animals have evolved through several ice ages and been living with the Aborigines for thousands of years. So they've got this wonderful thing called instinct, which has been evolved through their survival in Australia. If you'd like to make a donation, there are several ways of doing it. If you'd just like to donate, say, $5 a fortnight and do that as like a direct debit from your account, or if you would like to make a one-off generous donation, or even just something out of your pay packet every week or fortnightly. Any of those small amounts is gratefully accepted because we just need the funds to keep running the sanctuary. You can adopt a dingo. You can adopt any one of the 18 dingoes here at the sanctuary, and for $50 donation or adoption, you get an A4 glossy photo, you get a certificate of adoption for this particular dingo that you want to adopt. And you should feel good that your money will go towards the upkeep and maintaining this dingo in this sanctuary. With prior arrangement, you can come out to the sanctuary and you can meet the dingo that you have adopted or the one that you are donating to. Here at Durong Dingo Sanctuary, I have just about every variety of dingo that is available. I have the alpine, the tropical, the desert and Fraser Island dingo. I have all the different colours. Now, I have 18 dingoes here at present. It's the largest dingo sanctuary of its type in Queensland, and in looking after as many dingoes as this, there are always costs like feeding, veterinary fees, vaccinations and that sort of thing. I need your help. I've run out of money. I've used up all my life savings to keep the sanctuary going, but we have plans for volunteers to come here and help, and even if you're a university graduate, you can come here and help me build the sanctuary, create a better haven for the dingoes. But in that, not only will you be building, but you'll be learning and studying the dingo behaviour, learning of their role within the ecosystem. The dingo as a top order predator has a very specific role in maintaining the balance in our ecosystem. Up at this stage here, I've cashed in my life insurance, my superannuation, everything that I've had to keep this sanctuary running. It's now become bigger. I've had to now build more enclosures as per to conditions of biosecurity, and like anything, it all costs money. I need the help of people, I need the help of volunteers to come here and help me with my dream to preserve the bloodline of the dingoes we got here. At times it's really difficult, but with the help of volunteers, people that are coming in off the street, even university students are coming here to help me. You can come here and help me build the sanctuary, create a better haven for the dingoes.